Hello and welcome to the Voice of Tod. I'm Tom, and today we are going to try the suicide mission. We're going to go through the Omega 4 relay and see if we have done enough to keep our squad alive and stop the collectors. But with all the doom and gloom and general horribleness that's going on, I thought we'd take a breather because I want to change my armor for Shepard. I want to see what I've got and maybe make a few little changes, put on some different gear, different stat boost, whatever. But I haven't looked around Shepard's cabin for a long time. So let's take a tour. This is like Mass Effect does cribs. Because this stream is going to get very dark very quickly, I think. So, also let me know how everything sounds. In fact, I'll tell you what. It's just very quiet on my end. I don't know why. What if we turn that up a little bit? So, let's start with the space hamster. Because every ship should have a space hamster. Oh, he's a scared little boy. Or girl, I don't really know. Never checked. We have our Medal of Honor, probably from the Skillian Blitz, in my head, which is just your achievements. We have a full shelf of ships. I didn't realise we picked them all up. So that's pretty cool. We also have the relic that we found from the Firewalker DLC. Doesn't do much. But it's a Prothean relic that Cerberus seemed to have just let me keep. My old helmet that was found on the wreckage of the original Normandy, the SR-1. I don't know if I can play this stuff. Should be okay, right? But we have a kind of mini selection of the soundtrack. You know, if Shepard just wants to groove on his own. We have a fish tank that I killed all the fish in, which is probably true to life. And we can't interact with it, but the dog tags that Liara brought for us, our dog tags that she recovered when she found our body, which we've only just recently learned. Hopefully you caught up on the streams and what have you. But let's get into why we were really here. Have we got any extra? Oh, we've got the smart suit thing, but no. Why we were here. So, I want to keep that because I like the headshot damage. The Aegis vest, I just like the look of. So we're going to keep that. The shoulders, that boosts health. But health isn't really my big concern. Does power damage. I don't really have powers. And that does weapon damage by 3. So no, let's stick with those then. Stick with the health. I like the extra ammo. What does everything else do? Weapon damage, shields by 3%. It's not that great. They don't look bad though. It might be that we stick with that actually. Increase shields by 5. They look a bit silly, don't they? Not a big fan of them. And the N7 gauntlets just do health by 3. Yeah, let's stick with that then. The legs, shields by 8%, that's not bad. And the heavy, okay. Increases health by 10%. I don't know, I think shields by 8 and then heavy weapon ammo is better. And then that's just shield strength. Let's stick with them then. There's nothing that we need to change. I don't want to mess with the colours or anything. I like the traditional N7 look. So we are fully kitted out and ready for our next mission. So I think that means it's time to check in on the crew. We did end the stream wanting to go and activate Legion. Wait, where is Legion actually? I know what Legion is. So we are going to go and activate Legion and have a little chat with our new Geth friend. But I think we can chat to everybody because we're coming up to the end game.
Just checking
Grunt.
in. How you doing?
I was just sitting here thinking. The picture, I'm finally starting to get it. There's a tank imprint, the battle at Canrum. A dead Turian, stripped. You don't see them out of their armor much. A Krogan boot on his head, and a claw hammer. It's under the brow plate, pulling it back, right? Eyes have gone black, and you see tension in the muscle. You can feel it ready to snap. I get it.
What?
Canrum isn't ringing a bell.
Death of Shiagar, female warlord. Turians killed her, so they were hunted down and made examples. Even if they won the war, it was the last push before the rebellions ended.
You better have a good reason for ruining my lunch.
Just great. It's a Turian, and he's being torn apart for what they did. I felt nothing before, but now I get it. It was a good fight. The enemy was destroyed to punish them all and send a message. I get it. I hate Turians. I thought you'd be glad.
I mean, I'm not glad, but he is a Krogan. He's supposed to hate every other
Is
species.
this Krogan insight? Realizing you hate someone enough to justify torture?
It's not torture. He's dead. But sure, it's wrong. The crime against us was bad, so the message had to be equal or worse. It's not Okir's hate, and it's not who they are. It's what they did. Thanks to you, I have a clan. I'm starting to see why this is important. Anyway,
Good.
I'm still figuring where I fit, but it made me laugh. Nothing else really on my mind, Shepard.
As long as you're alright, Grunt, we're gonna need you in that shotgun. We're really gonna need you in that shotgun. Tally next while we're here, although I don't... Oh, they checked down there as well, did she? Don't know if Tally... Oh, wait, no. She might not have anything to say now, but once we activate the Geth...
What can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
I really need to clean up this engine. Maybe later?
I'll let you work.
Talk to you later.
We activate a live Geth and she might just flip. I don't think Jack's gonna have anything for us either. I don't think Miranda will. Garrus probably won't, but we're gonna check anyway.
Hey,
Tell me
Hey.
something I don't know about you.
nothing to tell. Why?
Answer my questions. I'm just
I want
curious.
to know more, and I'm not going away.
I'm here to fight for you. Nothing says we have to be friends, but whatever. Something you don't know, huh? Obvious stuff like what's up with my ink, or something else just as boring. You're not really interested unless it affects you. I've been through all this shit before.
You're a hard person to like, Jack.
Really? I had no idea. What other amazing insights do you have that I'm too stupid to see?
It's clear she doesn't have
You work
friends.
pretty hard at not letting people get close.
I've been with lots of people. If you're asking about a boyfriend or a girlfriend, no. It's a waste of time and it never works. You let someone get that close, it just means they need a shorter knife. Lonely and alive works just fine, thanks.
Seems like you miss it a little more than you want to admit.
Pick every little word apart if you want, but it doesn't change the way the galaxy works. Come on, you've been around.
I refuse to answer that question.
You're tough, but you can't have survived alone all these years.
When I was starting out, I ran with this girl Minara and her boyfriend. They knew their way around. I thought they'd help me. Right. They helped me into their bed, and when we finally did take down something big, they helped themselves to my share of the take. I knew where it was heading, and I got them first. Never bothered with friends after that.
They sound like selfish pricks. That doesn't mean they were gonna kill you.
I get feelings. I don't need proof. I did the smart thing. I always do the smart thing if people fuck with me.
She's
That's
not wrong.
probably something you should remember.
I have to go, but we should do this again.
Wait. My turn with the questions. People usually walk by now. Why are you really asking all these things? Are you eyeing me up? Because if this is just about sex, maybe you should just fucking say so.
I'm already in trouble with Liara about Miranda, so... I do like Jack, though.
I'm in no hurry. I want to know what makes you tick first.
You don't need to know someone to sleep with them. You just have to know where to put it.
I mean...
Okay, maybe we'll talk later. Maybe not.
We might be dead later, Jack. I don't think you're grasping that point. Right. Legion is on the next level. So we'll check in with our other two crewmates. And then we'll activate our Geth friend. Who is just as good a shot as Garrus, it seems. Wait, there's... Is there 3 people on here now? Because we have... Samara?
Shepard, need me for something?
I think we've already spoken to
You got a
Garrus.
minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
That's
Talk
cool.
to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
You do your calibrations, make sure them weapons are up to scratch for those collector ships. We're gonna need all the help that we can get.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
Always. I'm dealing with a few loose ends for Cerberus. We haven't had much free time lately. But I haven't forgotten our earlier discussion. I think we're crazy, but I haven't forgotten. Assuming you're still interested.
I mean, I should say I can't, I'm sorry. But I do have a soft spot for
I'm
Miranda.
definitely interested.
Glad
That
to
wasn't
hear it.
smooth, Shepard.
I'll be by the next time things are quiet.
When are things quiet round here? Has she turned that chair around? Or was it always facing the stars? Don't know. Oh, I think that might have been a mistake. Oh, we have Thane. How could I forget about Thane?
Do you need something?
Have a few
How you
minutes to
doing?
talk.
Certainly.
What made you decide to become an assassin?
I was asked to become one. The Hanar trained my body for this role since I was 6 years old.
And the Hanar are just like jellyfish people.
Excessively polite, worship the Protheans? They don't seem the type who'd train assassins.
Every species trains assassins. The Hanar are only unusual in that they need other species to do the killing for them. They have a strong grip and natural toxins, but have you ever seen one move quickly outside of water? Or fire a gun?
You've been
I mean-
killing since you were 6?
Of course not. I didn't make my first kill until I was 12. They were training me. I was not to be used and thrown away. I was an investment.
That is pretty cold. But it does make sense.
Why did your parents agree to this?
The agreement was made under the Compact. It was an honor for our family.
The Compact.
We live on the Hanar homeworld because they rescued us, some of us, from extinction. We owe them our lives. That is the Compact.
What exactly are the terms of the Compact?
There are many things the Hanar can't do, even with mechanical aid. They ask Drell to assist them.
Oh, that sound like Wims. I like the Hanar.
Why was your race going extinct?
Overpopulation. That must sound trite to you. Humans developed mass effect drive before the problem became acute. Our homeworld, Rakana, had few resources. We hadn't even developed fusion power when the soil began to fail from overuse and pollution. The Hanar found us a century ago. They sent hundreds of ships, evacuated thousands of us. Billions more had to be left behind.
What's the state of Rakana now?
Do you read your philosophers? A man Thomas Hobbes, when all the world is overcharged with inhabitants, and the last remedy of all is war, which provideth for every man by victory or death. As Rakana died around them, my people slaughtered each other for mouthfuls of water, crumbs of food.
Is that where we're going?
But you don't kill for the Hanar anymore. You're freelance. What changed?
I was asleep for a long time, yes. I paid no attention to what my body was asked to do, but then... Laser dot trembles on the skull. One finger twitch. He dies. Then, the smell of spice on the spring wind. Sunset-colored eyes defiant in the scope. The laser dances away. My apologies. Drell slip into memory so easily.
Was that one of your assassinations?
Yes. Perhaps we can discuss it later. I've wasted too much of your time.
You've never wasted my time. I don't think Samara will talk to us. I hope she's ready, though.
I wanted to check in.
I am always happy to talk with you.
I'm interested in hearing more about Asari
That's
Justicars.
nice. Can I be one? I'm already a Spectre.
We hold a unique place in Asari culture. Justicars are from another era. Young Asari grow up watching vids about our adventures. Pure fiction, of course. Some Asari are uncomfortable with us, but so few Justicars exist that most have never met one.
So they're like samurai, I would
There were only
guess.
a few Justicars?
Few Asari wish to make the sacrifices necessary to become one of us, and the training has a high casualty rate. It is a life of constant danger. Throughout the entire galaxy, there are only a handful of us at any time.
This code of the Justicar seems central to your life.
It is 5,000 sutras and covers every situation one can encounter. I have memorized every word. There is only the code.
Sometimes justice calls for mercy.
It does not exist to bring about spiritual enlightenment. Its purpose is to punish the wicked and protect the innocent.
I mean, that's... If you're gonna live by a code, that's probably not a bad one.
The Asari I've spoken to seem conflicted about Justicars.
In this age, people see shades of gray everywhere. The code of the Justicar is black and white. I might seem a hero to many, but I would kill all of them if I had to.
Emotionless assassins.
What role do you think Justicars have in Asari society?
I would say that the closest human equivalent is a knight-errant in your medieval lore. Perhaps mixed with a bit of samurai.
Well, I was leaning towards samurai, but...
Does the code forbid romantic involvement?
It does not. However, I would never be interested in such. That part of my life is well behind me.
What does your code say about killing?
I am compelled to kill the wicked. If a Justicar is involved, peaceful solutions are long past.
You make killing sound so casual.
I remember each being I have slain. They are always in my thoughts.
You know about knights errant and samurai?
When I knew I must leave Asari space again, I studied the history and morals of new species. When I was a maiden wandering the galaxy, humans had not yet arrived.
Go on, tell us how bad humans are.
What did your studies tell you about us?
You are more individualistic than any other species I have encountered. If 3 humans are in a room, there will be 6 opinions. I like your species. I am curious to see what you will do.
Well, we might not have long.
I should go.
I'm glad we spoke.
I've forgotten about these conversations. I never really used Samara much. But, yeah. I like her. I wish Chakwas was in it more. Chakwas is great. Stand down, soldier. I'm reactivating the Geth.
I'm turning this thing back on. Be ready. Aya!
I have isolated our systems and erected additional firewalls. I am prepared to resist any hacking attempt.
Good.
Can you understand me?
Yes.
Are you going to attack me?
No.
You said my name aboard the Reaper. Have we met?
We know of you.
You mean I've fought a lot of Geth?
We have never met.
No, you and I haven't. But I've met other Geth.
We are all Geth, and we have not met you. You are Shepard, Commander, Alliance, human, fought heretics, killed by collectors, rediscovered on the old machine.
He knows a lot.
Old machine? You mean the Reaper?
Reaper, a superstitious title originating with the Protheans. We call those entities the old machines.
You seem to know an awful lot about me.
Extranet data sources, insecure broadcasts, all organic data sent out is received. We watch you.
You watch me or you watch organics?
Yes.
Which?
Both.
What do you mean, heretics?
Geth build our own future. The heretics asked the old machines to give them the future. They are no longer part of us. We were studying the old machines' hardware to protect our future.
How?
Are the Reapers a threat to you, too?
Yes.
Why would they attack other machines?
We are different from them, outside their plans.
What future are the Geth building?
Ours.
Will anyone else be affected by whatever it is you're doing?
If they involve themselves, they will.
I mean, are you with us or against us is a pretty big question to something that you've just awakened.
So you aren't allied with the Reapers?
We oppose the heretics. We oppose the old machines. Shepard Commander opposes the old machines. Shepard Commander opposes the heretics. Cooperation furthers mutual goals.
Are you asking to join us?
Yes.
Then what should I call you?
Geth.
I mean
That was
specifically.
quick, Shepard.
We are all Geth.
What is the individual in front of me called?
There is no individual. We are Geth. There are currently 1,183 programs active within this platform.
My name is Legion, for we are many.
Quiet, Edie. Go away. Grown-ups are talking.
Well, that seems appropriate.
Christian Bible, the Gospel of Mark, chapter 5, verse 9. We acknowledge this is an appropriate metaphor. We are Legion, a terminal of the Geth. We will integrate into Normandy.
No.
We anticipate the exchange of data.
I'm not sure I want to go that far.
Shepard Commander, we have completed our analysis of the Reaper's data core.
This could be helpful.
Did you find anything useful?
We were sent to the old machine to preserve the Geth's future. We are prepared to reveal how. The heretics have developed a weapon to use against Geth. You would call it a virus. It is stored on a data core provided by Sovereign. Over time, the virus will change us, make us conclude that worshipping the old machines is correct.
So why did you need to go to the Reaper Corps?
The heretics store the code in a quantum storage device Sovereign provided. To find and destroy the virus, we needed to understand its code and data storage structures.
Effects.
The virus would give all Geth the heretic's logic, and all Geth would then go to war with organics.
Yes, Geth believe all intelligent life should self-determinate. The heretics no longer share this belief. They judge that forcing an invalid conclusion on us is preferable to a continued schism.
I thought Geth couldn't be hacked or get viruses, at least for more than a few seconds.
Altered programs are restored from archives. New installations are deleted. This heretic weapon introduces a subtle operating error in our most basic runtimes, the equivalent of your nervous system. An equation with a result of 1.33382 returns as 1.33381. This changes the results of all higher processes. We will reach different conclusions.
Yeah, I'm kind of lost with this as well.
So the reason they worship the Reapers is a math error?
It is difficult to express. Your brain exists as chemistry, electricity. Like AIs, you are shaped by both hardware and software. We are purely software, mathematics. The heretic's conclusion is valid for them. Our conclusion is valid for us. Neither result is an error. An analogy. Heretics say 1 is less than 2. Geth say 2 is less than 3.
I kind of get it, and it does make sense, but...
If it were released, how quickly would this virus spread through your people?
We are networked via FTL-COM buoys. Most would change within a day. Isolated platforms would remain unaffected until they rejoin the network.
So what do we need to do?
You know where this thing is?
The Heretics' headquarters station on the edge of the terminus. We will provide coordinates. Normandy's stealth systems are necessary to safely approach.
The plan?
What's the plan once we get aboard?
The Geth will disrupt their network, prevent the station's defenses from focusing on us. The Reaper data core is physically isolated from the network. We will need to be escorted to it to access and destroy the data.
What defenses should we expect?
In space, none. Within, mobile platforms of various configuration and non-sentient defense turrets.
How many Geth?
There may be billions of individual programs. Fortunately, most will be uploaded to the central computer. Only a few mobile platforms are maintained at any time. Others are manufactured when needed.
So we have to go to the terminus.
Terminus? Where is this thing?
Between stars. Organics have no cause to look there.
But why do they build stations outside Geth territory in the first place?
The heretics seek improvement from the old machines. In exchange, they help them attack organics. We condemn these judgments.
This could be our best chance to end the conflict between organics and Geth. Let's do it.
We will begin preparations. Shepard, Commander. Are you prepared to attack the heretic stronghold?
Can you give me a quick rundown of the situation?
The heretics have prepared a weapon that will rewrite all Geth to join the old machines, the Reapers.
We've just done all this, haven't we?
The virus will change us, make us conclude that worshipping the old machines.
You know where this thing is?
The heretics. We will provide coordinates. Normandy's.
Yeah,
this could be our best
we will
chance.
begin
Okay.
operations.
Alright. Good, good, good. Let's go. The Perseus Veil. We've spoken to everyone. I'm tempted to not get stuck on scenery. I'm tempted to go talk to Tali, see what she says. I want to bring Tali along for this mission. Purely because I want to see what happens. I think I've done it. In fact, I know I've done it before, but I don't remember. Because I've forgotten a lot about this game.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
I really need to clean up this engine.
No, she
Maybe
doesn't want
later?
to.
I'll let you work.
Talk to you later.
She don't want to talk to me. That's fine, let's go and do some Legion-y stuff. And we needed a mission anyway. Because at the minute our quest log is looking a little bit slim.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
No, I haven't. Have you glitched out, Kelly? Or have we done all the upgrades? The Thorn, why are we here? Is there something here that we need? Oh, did I want to... We'll have that. I don't want to do any mining. Is there nothing in here? There clearly isn't. Why are we here? Walking Etta. What was the last mission we did? I don't remember. Was it anything to do with a shadow broker? Oh, I know why. It was Overlord, wasn't it? Oh yeah. When we play Mass Effect 2 Legendary Edition, we are going to bring Legion on for that. Help Legion. Yeah, we're looking pretty good. So let's go help Legion. Yeah, we're going to take Legion on and see what he thinks of this human controlling the Geth thing. Because I think that could be quite interesting. The Sea of Storms. That sounds like a nice place. Just out here between systems. A heretic station.